Thank you, VP Larry. Good afternoon, Rotarians.
Good afternoon, Meredith.
My name is Meredith Endres, and I am here today to recognize the birthdays of 6 of our better-looking Rotarians born in the latter part of January. However, before I do so, may I please take a moment to express my appreciation to this club. For the past 8 years, my sister Kendall and I have been coming here to make presentations for your birthdays and to do the news. And we appreciate how you all have welcomed us. It's been a privilege to be a part of this club. We've learned a lot, and we thank you. So let's get the celebration started. First up, Mr. Peter Knedeman. Please stand up, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
He is widely considered one of our top 5 Rotarians, presidents of our Rotary Club.
Who's number 6?
During the past 5 years. Mr. Knedeman's birthday was on January 11th. His birthday highlight this year was when a group of dear friends, under the leadership of Marita Alabaster, gave him a skydiving jump package. Everyone who is coming to witness the jump is to bring a bottle of champagne to, quote, celebrate the outcome. What is especially suspicious is when recently his beloved wife Joan has been inquiring about his life insurance policy. VP Larry, perhaps we can hold a Rotary raffle predicting the outcome of his jump.
That's a good idea.
For charity, of course. Your birthday quote comes from Mr. Pee Wee Herman.
Another great Dutchman.
Maturity has more to do with what types of experiences you've had and what you learned from them, and less to do with how many birthdays you've experienced. Happy birthday to a very mature man.
Thank you.
Our next birthday boy is Mr. Lee Duncan. Please stand up, sir. I see you have his proxy.
Yes, since you gave it to me, right.
Seems to be in order. Thank you. Please remain standing. Mr. Duncan, he is a highly decorated member, Rotarian of the Year, Distinguished Rotarian of the Year, District 7610 Outstanding Club Secretary in the whole world. Mr. Duncan has been a member for 42 years and celebrated his birthday on January 21st. Here's an interesting fact that has never been revealed about him. During 42 birthday celebrations here at Rotary, he served in the 3rd Infantry Division in Wiesbaden, Germany in the late 50s with Elvis Presley. True story. I was thinking about this, Mr. Duncan. Just imagine if Elvis hadn't been stationed with you in Germany. You might have had a shot at the former Miss Priscilla Ann Wagner at that Army base bar. Instead of living the unhappy life as Priscilla Presley in Graceland, she could have been happily married to you and have supported your life in real estate appraisal right here in Alexandria. Mrs. Priscilla Ann Duncan has a nice ring to it. Your birthday quote comes from my dad's favorite overweight singer, Meatloaf. And in the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Happy birthday, sir. Mr. Gordon Payton, please stand up, sir. A distinguished attorney and member of our club since 1969. He serves today as chairman of our foundation. His birthday was on January 22nd. When I last did Mr. Payton's birthday in 2011, I made a faux pas to tell all here assembled his actual age. So I was only 7 at the time and was graciously forgiven. So I'm not making that mistake again. All I will tell you is that his great-grandfather, Colonel Charles S. Payton, was General Pickett's aide in the Civil War. And that he and his great-granddad are 100 years and 1 day apart in age. So on January 23rd, Colonel Payton, if he hadn't smoked, perhaps exercised more, and watched what he ate, would have been 174 years old. You do the math. Your birthday quote, Mr. Payton, comes from the U.S. Bureau of Statistics. Birthdays are good for you. In fact, our statistics show that the people who have the most birthdays live the longest. Happy birthday, sir. Next up, Mr. Hal Bolton. Please stand up, sir. I have to admit, I don't know a lot about Mr. Bolton. Just the stuff Steve Gresham mentioned at the table when Hal's not around. I know he's an architect at Niles Bolton. Oh, here's some things interesting. His full name is actually Herbert Alfred Bolton the Fourth. So why is he called Hal, you may ask? Well, Hal is the H from Herbert and the Al from Alfred. Mystery solved. His son, Quentin, is actually named Herbert Alfred Bolton V, but Hal calls him Quentin from the Latin birth order name meaning born fifth. He was not named after Quentin Tarantino, as Cass Hobbs has been telling people. Your birthday quote comes from the late, great Johnny Carson. The trick to staying young is to live honestly, eat slowly, and lie about your age. Happy birthday, sir. Next up, Mr. Cheryl Munno. Please stand up, ma'am. One of our newest Rotarians, Ms. Munno, celebrates her birthday tomorrow, the 28th. She's the owner and broker at Seaport Properties. Since this is her first birthday recognition here at Rotary, we'll go easy on her. She tells me that her favorite thing to do in the summer is to hang out at her place in Ocean City, Maryland. But in the winter, she and her family goes to Islamorada.
Alamorada.
How do you pronounce that, ma'am? Islamorada. Basically, it's in the middle of the Florida Keys. To find her there, go out of club parking, turn left on Fort Hunt Road, turn right on Fort Hunt Road, turn left on Route 1, continue on Route 1 for 1,232 miles, then look to your left. You will see green building. That's Bentley's Raw Bar. She'll probably be there after 4. Your birthday quote comes from the future Queen of England, the former Miss Kate Middleton. He was lucky to be going out with me. Happy birthday, ma'am. Mr. Jimmy Harris, please stand up, sir.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hi, Janet.
Come on, Jimmy. Jimmy, John.
He has been an electrician to the stars and member of our club for 32 years. To celebrate, we've assembled a brief photo montage of his life. Here he is growing up in the farm in Wilkerston Station, North Carolina. It was this farm boy's job at the age of 5 to sew the grain bags shut, and thread the needle and sew the grain bags shut. When he asked for a raise, his father outsourced the operation to China. They then moved to Alexandria, where he attended George Washington High School. He does not remember the Titans. Here he is, serving on the Coast Guard. on the Coast Guard cutter Chincoteague. Here's some mug shots from who knows where. And here he is with some scantily dressed men that I probably should be looking at. And here he is wooing his soon-to-be wife, Patsy, who's clearly out of his league. Here's a great picture of their 50th anniversary wedding bash. This photo might be a little hard to see in the back. Just have time to see the rest of these photos. We may have to cancel the raffle today. What do you say, VP Larry?
Keep going, keep going.
Okay. Your birthday quote comes from Albert Einstein. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. Happy birthday, Mr. Harris. Paul Anderson, hold on. We'll need you next week. Rotarians, are you ready to sing?
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Rotarians. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah!
Well done.
That's a tough act to follow. Mr. Peter Knedeman, past president Peter Knedeman, is going to speak to us about some Rotarian of the Year awards.